In this video, I'll share with you 10 stocks that I'm planning to own for life. If you're new to my channel, I work as a finance manager at a top tech company with an MBA in finance and a CPA designation. I've been investing in stocks for over a decade and want to share my learnings with you on my channel. Let's start with the first stock on my list. Stock number 1, Costco. If you haven't heard about this company before, Costco is a membership-based warehouse club that offers a wide range of products that you can buy in bulk at discounted prices, including groceries, electronics, clothing, and more. They have around 900 warehouses and 130 million membership cardholders. At the time of recording this video, Costco is valued at $314 billion. One of my main rules is to invest in companies that I know and use. My family and I are Costco members and we shop there every week. Each time I go to Costco, I see more and more customers inside the stores, which means that the business is thriving. This is also proved by the historical annual revenues of Costco, which have been rising consistently, as you can see on this graph. Being a customer of Costco gives me a unique perspective on the company's customer satisfaction. As long as I'm satisfied with my experience in the stores, I know that many others like me will continue staying loyal to the company and spending more each year. I think that this level of customer satisfaction is the key reason behind the company's continued growth, and Costco has still a long way to go. Stock number 2, Walmart. Walmart is a giant retail company with stores all around the world. It's known for selling a wide variety of products at affordable prices, from groceries and clothing to electronics and household items. Overall, Walmart is a one-stop shop for many everyday items and has more than 10,000 total stores. At the time of this video, Walmart is valued at $456 billion. What I personally like about Walmart is their brand name, which is associated with stability, and how close they are to their customers. Walmart says that 90% of the US population live within 10 miles of a Walmart store. This makes it super easy for hundreds of millions of Americans to visit a Walmart store for any of their purchasing needs. But this also has a huge advantage for Walmart in the e-commerce space, as Walmart can easily and quickly deliver their orders to customers because most of them live so close. Not many companies, perhaps other than Amazon, come to mind that could outperform Walmart in the long term. And it would be very difficult and expensive for a smaller company to come and compete with Walmart now. Walmart's revenues have also been consistently going up over the long term, which is a good sign for the business. Stock number 3, Alphabet. So Alphabet is a holding company or a parent company that currently owns Google, YouTube, and many other tech companies. At the time of recording this video, Alphabet is valued at $1,780 billion. Similar to the first two stocks on our list, Alphabet is continuing to increase their revenues each year, which is a good sign for the business. There are many reasons, including financial ones, why I think Alphabet will continue to dominate for a long time. But the one I want to discuss in this video is their monopoly on search. Both Google and YouTube, which are owned by Alphabet, are two of the most visited websites in the world. Google is the go-to place to search for websites and information, and YouTube is the go-to place for videos and content. The barrier to entry for any competitors is extremely high. It would take hundreds of billions of dollars, the best talents, and a lot of time to develop companies like Google and YouTube. Until then, with their current and future monopoly on search, advertisers will continue spending billions of dollars each year on Google and YouTube, and this will continue to make the stock prices go up. Stock number 4, Microsoft. Microsoft is a big tech company that creates computer software like the Windows operating system and Microsoft Office tools like Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. Some other famous companies that Microsoft owns or owned include LinkedIn, Skype, Nokia, Xbox, and many others. At the time of this video, Microsoft is valued at $3,060 billion. There are two main reasons why I think Microsoft is a strong stock to hold for a long time. First, Microsoft is still dominating the desktop operating system market with a market share of around 70%. Second reason is Microsoft's dominant position in AI with their recent multi-billion-dollar investment in OpenAI and their ChatGPT product. Microsoft can significantly improve their products like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint by integrating AI into them. These two reasons make me confident in Microsoft's future and its continued stock growth. Stock number 5. Apple. Apple was founded in 1976 and is globally recognized for products like the iPhone, iPad, MacBook, Apple Watch, and AirPods. Most recently, Apple came up with their Apple Vision Pro, which is basically a computer that you can wear on your head, and it's selling for $3,500. At the time of this video, Apple is valued at $2,870 billion. The first thing that comes to my mind when I think of Apple is customer loyalty. Apple is one of the only companies in the world that can gather long lines outside of their stores whenever they come up with a new version of their product, such as iPhone. So Apple was able to build a set of products that make it very easy to get used to and very challenging to leave to other companies. And that's the main reason that despite not making any major changes to their phones in recent years, their customers are still buying them and not even thinking to switch to any other company. So as long as Apple continues to improve their existing products incrementally and come up with new products like Apple Vision Pro, Apple will continue to be a strong stock for a long time. Number 6. JP Morgan Chase. JP Morgan Chase is a multinational investment bank and financial services company headquartered in New York City, United States. It's one of the largest and most well-known banks globally. JP Morgan Chase serves millions of customers worldwide, including individuals, businesses, institutional clients, and governments. At the time of this video, JP Morgan Chase is valued at $505 billion. There are multiple different reasons for my decision to keep JP Morgan Chase in my investment portfolio. First, I've used many different banks for my personal and business needs and found Chase to be the best option for me as a customer. Another reason is the number of different services that the bank provides, including asset management, retail banking, investment banking, and many others. This diversified business model will help the company succeed in the years where smaller companies that are only concentrated on one service may experience economic downturns. So as long as we as people continue to use money, which I think will be forever, JP Morgan Chase will continue to be a strong dominant player in the financial sector. Stock number 7. Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson is a multinational corporation based in the United States that operates in the healthcare and pharmaceutical sectors. Some of the most popular products owned by Johnson & Johnson include their baby shampoos, Band-Aids, Tylenol, Neutrogena, Listerine mouthwash, and Clean and Clear. At the time of this video, Johnson & Johnson is valued at $377 billion. Johnson & Johnson is a recession-proof company. People will continue to need medical products and services regardless of economic conditions. If we combine these with a variety of diversified products that the company has, the company doesn't really have any risk of going down anytime soon because they don't rely on any one product. Lastly, being a healthcare company, Johnson & Johnson invests heavily into research and development, which would make it very hard for any new company to come and compete against them. These reasons prove why the company has been growing and performing so well financially, and I believe will continue to do so for a long time. Stock number 8, Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble, or P&G, is a multinational consumer goods company headquartered in Ohio, USA. Some of their most popular products include Pampers, Gillette, Tide, Crest, Head & Shoulders, Pantene, and Bounty paper towels and napkins. At the time of this video, Procter & Gamble is valued at $372 billion. My reasons for investing in Procter & Gamble are very similar to Johnson & Johnson. The types of products offered by P&G are usually not affected by recession because people still need to continue using razors, paper towels, washing detergents, and shampoos. Also, because P&G owns so many different products and brands, we know that even if some of them start to experience a lot of competition or customers stop liking some of them, P&G has a lot of other products that they can rely on. Lastly, whenever P&G sees that smaller competitors are growing fast, P&G usually buys them out to continue their market dominance or enter new markets. These reasons, I believe, make P&G stock a strong long-term play, and almost guarantee that the company's revenues will continue to grow every year. Stock number 9. Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin Corporation is a global aerospace and defense company headquartered in Maryland, USA. It plays a crucial role in supporting the defense capabilities of the United States and its allies. At the time of this video, Lockheed Martin is valued at $102 billion. As long as the US wants to maintain their global dominance and strategic interests, it will continue to invest heavily in military and defense projects. All of these will benefit companies like Lockheed Martin. Also, whenever Lockheed Martin works with the US government, it secures long-term contracts which guarantee a predictable revenue stream for the company. This improves the company's financial stability and financial performance. Overall, there is always money to be made in wars, so it's a good idea for me to invest in a strong defense contractor to diversify my long-term investments. Stock number 10, Boeing. Boeing is an American multinational corporation that is a major player in the aerospace and defense industries. Some of Boeing's most famous and iconic products include Boeing 737, Boeing 747, and Boeing 777. At the time of recording this video, Boeing is valued at $127 billion. Despite some of the recent issues with Boeing, including missing airplanes and doors opening mid-flight, I still think that Boeing is a strong company to buy and hold long term. The main reason is the high barrier to entry for competitors. The commercial aircraft market has something called a duopoly, which means that there are only two companies that are competing for the entire market. It would cost billions of dollars and years for any new company to try to enter and succeed in this market. So here are 10 stocks that I'll own and hold for life. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.